Enemy cruisers sunk.
Hello, Fresh Potato, back with another video. Whales. Wargaming is taking full advantage of its faithful and loyal player base with shameful business tactics fueled by greed. Last year, I made a video about the Arloria and its ridiculous price, and I had a lot to say. This year, I wasn't going to say anything because I already knew what was coming. And I thought, well, nothing can surprise me until today. This has been already the most expensive update or Christmas update we have seen the last 2 weeks. But today, Wargaming has done something that has really have me questioning, why do I still continue to play this game? Why do I still allow this company to take advantage? What is the whole purpose of the prices in this game? Are these prices ridiculous because this company is hurting financially? No. The prices you see is simply because of greed. There's no reason for this bundle. After all of the other paywalls they have thrown at us this update. Now, the incomparable is this year's Arloria, Ohio, Yoshino. I'm not counting the Aki because that's going to be a Brero ship. I'm not counting the Merceau because that ship is for steel. It's the incomparable. That's what a lot of us are looking for when it comes to these crates. But instead of selling the ship to us outright or making us play to earn some kind of ridiculous currency, they put it behind a paywall in the disguise of mystic lanterns. Mystic lanterns that may or may not turn into mystic boxes. And in those mystic boxes, you may or may not land the ship. And if you don't land the ship in the first go, well, you can always purchase more and more and more until you land the ship, if you're not lucky enough to unlock it right away. After that, well, we have another paywall for you. And this paywall is for our loyal Canadian players that have been begging us, asking us for Canadian ships and more Canadian ships in this game because Canada played a part in World War II. Where are the Canadian ships? Well, to our Canadian loyal players, here's a paywall. Now, we can give you the ships. We can easily sell you the ships for the reasonable price. But no, we're going to put it behind this paywall. This random bundle paywall where you have to roll the dice. And when you roll the dice, you may or you may not get the ship. But guess what? You can roll more for a price, of course. You can roll and roll and roll the dice until you acquire the ship. Why? Because it's behind this unnecessary paywall. Now, after you've done that, well, guess what? We have another ship for you, and it is a Japanese battle cruiser Tier 7. A ship that should be in the store for GXP. A ship that maybe could have been a campaign ship. A ship that's not better than the ship it is compared to, which is the Georgia, because it has the same guns. A ship that costs more than legendary and Tier 8 ships. We put this ship behind a paywall that will cost you close to $300. Again, after you have just already spent all that other money, and there's some people that even bought out the campaign, right? Campaign, the first day I saw a bunch of Rhode Islands out there. I saw So many Rhode Islands out there, I thought it was the last day of the campaign when everybody have already unlocked it. So after you've paid all of this money for your campaign ship right off the bat, for your mystic lanterns to unlock the incomparable, and then roll the dice for your Canadian ships, well, here goes another paywall. The most expensive, the most ridiculous, and the most shameful paywall I have ever seen in this game. $300 or close to it. That's about 255 euros from my European friends. For a ship that is not worth or nowhere near worth that price. And in order to get it, instead of just selling it flat out for the 17,500 doubloons, you have to purchase all of this stuff first, just to unlock this ship. Some of you may already have these ships, but does it make it right? No. Does not. Wargaming continues to take full advantage of us, the faithful players, the people that are willing to spend that money to have fun in a game they love to play. The people that come home, turn on this game every single day or close to every day, that plays the game for hours. The people that may even stream this game and are not CCs. They are taking full advantage of all of us. All of us. There's no reason for this. There's absolutely no reason for this price or for this ship to be behind this paywall. Absolutely none. But the fact that, again, there's people spending that money, buying out the campaign on the first day. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. And I am not mad at whales at all, because in a way, I'm also a whale. I am just mad and I'm upset at the tactics that is being used. It is shameful, and I don't like to have to feel like I'm being taken advantage of, which we are, by this company. There's no reason for this. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. But this is Wargaming testing us, seeing now are we foolish enough to throw more money at them for this. Now, I would understand if this ship would give you back doubloons. Every time you win, you get 50 doubloons. That would make sense. Then yes, this ship would be worth $300. But do it do that? Does it do that? No, of course not. It doesn't do anything. It's a regular ship, just like the Georgia. It shoots its guns. You may get some couple dev strikes out of it. That's it. Nothing special about this ship. Or maybe it's because what? It's the first battleship with deep water torps. Does that make it worth this price? Or mean it should be behind this ridiculous paywall? Of course not. Of course not. Now, the question I have to ask is, I ask to all of us, including myself, and that is, when does it stop? Right? When does this stop? The ridiculous pricing, unreasonable pricing. When does it stop? When do we go back to when things made sense? Right? When? A couple years ago, the Ohio Christmas update was the best update. The best update because things was reasonable. Not only was it reasonable, the crates actually gave you ships. You actually landed ships out of these crates, or those crates. Now, these crates this year, these Mystic Lanterns, well, you're getting a lot of camo out of it. And I'm someone that enjoy the Christmas update because it's a time for me to really have fun with my viewers. Opening these ships, it doesn't feel like I'm opening these ships for me. I'm opening these ships for us. We are unlocking the ships, not just me. That's how I feel when I'm doing these Christmas streams and opening these crates. And when we land a ship, it's just a great moment. But this year, opening crates only to get paint and camos over and over. Camos, paint that should not be in these crates because they cost so much. It just shows you who this company is. It just shows you how this company is ran and what they feel or think about us as their faithful players. There's no respect. Now, with this bundle or this chain, this paywall that they rolled out today, it honestly makes me feel insulted. This is an insult to us as players, as faithful players. Unnecessary, uncalled for. No reason for this ship to be behind this expensive paywall. And the only reason I can think of why they're doing it is because they want to see now, are we dumb enough to buy this ship? Are we foolish enough to throw our money at them for this now? Are we going to do it for this now? Well, you might have seen some of these ships out there already. You're probably playing against one right now while watching this video. And if you are in one of these, again, I am not upset at you. I am not mad at you. This video is not anything negative towards you who have bought this ship. I am upset at the tactics that this company is taking and the advantage that they're taking from us. This is uncalled for. It's disgusting. And it's a shameless act fueled by greed. Unnecessary price for a ship that's not even worth it. During an update that's already overly expensive. What's next? What's next? Well, don't be surprised if the next thing they touch is the prices of the campaign. The campaign is still the best deal you can get from this company. For now. For now. Because as what it looks like, as this pattern, this company is getting more and more greedy, more and more money hungry for no reason. Is this company going out of business? Do they need to make these ships or this update this expensive? Of course not. Of course not. But why not? Why not make as much money as you can by taking advantage of people that you know are willing to spend and throw you their money because they love your game? Let's use that. Let's use that against them. Shame. Shame. And with all of that said, go ahead and donate to the old Fresh Potato Lenin Trust Fund, okay? You know, it's in the description, okay? The Cash App is in the description. Go run in there, throw some money in there for old Fresh Potato so he can buy himself one of these ships, because the pricing is ridiculous. I had to throw some humor in there because this is very upsetting. It's very upsetting. It's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face, offensive, and just flat out insulting. An insult. It's an insult. But hey, like I said, this is not anything negative towards the people that do buy stuff in this game. I know I do. I do the same thing. But at the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, when is enough enough? Right? When is enough enough? And we have to understand, we have to realize and know when we're being taken advantage of in a negative way, in a very negative way, in a very disrespectful way. Now, I know there's a lot of people that agree with me, but there's probably some people that, well, they agree with these prices. Probably not. I don't think anyone is going to agree with any of this. This whole update, right? This whole update and everything being behind bundles and these paywalls, these chain bundles, random bundles, crates. Why not just sell us the ship outright? Just sell us the ship. Let us buy the ship without having to jump through all of these hoops. For Christ's sakes. It's Christmas. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.
Enemy cruiser sunk.